How's it going, guys? I'm the PG. Welcome to the live stream. Before we start, I want to say something real quick, just information. If you want to support the stream, even more than just with sharing or stars, think about becoming a supporter. That really helps the stream. If you want to, of course, absolutely. Content will always be for free. Alright, let's get to it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Should be the last day of the season. Adil, Randy, Yazan, Zajit, Manjit, Guy Kandlung, Abdurrahman, Marcus. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're going to multi-power. Somehow I missed that. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Let's go down here. Rayjan, Shintan, Akash, Athir, Roger, my man, welcome. Andreas, Maestro. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Last day of season 5. I'm not gonna make it. I jumped too late, I guess. I'm gonna land here first, and then we move in. They're still up in the air. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Alright, let's get started. It's a little advice for you guys. If you want the new avatar frame in the game, then you have to log in today. Log into the game today and you get a new avatar frame, a golden one. It looks really nice. Mention me, PG, and don't worry, won't miss you. Alright. Let's get this started. It's a good thing there's a UAZ outside. So I can actually go to my teammates. Okay, they're both multi-power. One is over here, just north. Let's go closer. Maybe I should just stop here real quick. Welcome to the stream, guys and girls. What do we have here? Level 3 body armor, 2 CM416. I like it. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the teammates. Now we can definitely fight someone. Maybe this building here. Let's loot this building here real quick. Yeah, I would have missed a juicy pan, huh? Okay, maybe they left something for me, who knows? Helmet is a beginning. I would say not too bad to have a helmet. To protect my handsome face. Let's do the weapon switch trick. Feels good, man. A bit more ammo here. Yeah, but there's not much left. There's not really... maybe this SKS. With only 10 rounds, but it's better than nothing. I like it. Okay, good to go. Let's go back. Looks like this guy has a good loadout just as well. Suppressor. Feels good, man. And even a better helmet. Okay. Crew all reunited, I like it. Could be a good start. Let's go to your next place. Somewhere in the zone. Good morning, Thesaurus PG. It's afternoon for me, but I'll take it. Good morning to you. It is really laggy when this guy is driving. I mean, that's super laggy. Where is he going to? Well, as long as we're all together as a team, we should be fine. Except this guy has no clue what he's doing. I mean, come on, my man, go to the zone. Go to the zone. Go to the zone. Come on, what is he doing? Adele, welcome to the stream. Don't tell me they want to loot Milta when the zone is incoming. Oh, you guys are weird. Let's loot Milta. We have no time, but alright. How's my weekend? So far, pretty great. I mean, so far, it's almost over for me. Still pretty good. My man over here. I like that I never hit the second bullet. I was trying to burst fire him and I missed the second bullet all the time. Oh, we got him. We got him. Still not too happy we're here, Milta. Extended magazine, I like it. Ahmed, welcome to the stream. Any chicken dinner, my man? The stream has been up for 8 minutes. It's kind of difficult to win a game in 8 minutes, so I apologize, but please understand that I cannot win a game in 8 minutes. And that would be maybe the world's fastest chicken dinner. Not would, but technically nobody can do that. It's not possible. I get to see you live for a change. Welcome, Thomas. It's definitely time we left this place. It looks like nobody can stop looting. The blue is almost here, maybe 30 seconds. Choose the M24. Choose the extended magazine. Okay, we need a better scope. Jordan, thank you so much for the 500 stars. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Happy birthday. Don't start it. No. It's fun every once in a while, okay? But please not every single day. It is not my birthday today. Or maybe it is, but I'm just not gonna tell you guys. Who knows? Okay, but now it's time. It's time to go. I don't have a scope, but what can I do? We have to go. We have to leave this place. Come on, guys. I have to give Jordan a heart. Jordan, my man, where's your comment? There we go. Hey, wait for me, wait for me. Please wait for the PG. Vamos, let's go. Just kidding. I'm not gonna leave number 3 behind. Ah! The great escape from the blue. The blue can't touch us. Let's go, let's go. I don't want to waste a booster. There's somebody running here. I'm gonna run him over. Feels good, man. Oh, I brought him with us. Enemy team, enemy team. This is gonna be a drive-by shooting. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think he's alone. This poor guy's alone. We're so gonna get him. He has no chance. Nice, 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 nice. Blow him up, blow him up, blow him up, blow him up. That's how we do it. I want his boosters. Okay, I got a nice scope. I like it. We ready to go? That was nice. Oh, this poor guy. There's nothing you can do when there's a squad following you and you're driving alone in your car. You can't really do anything about it. It's like certain death. Like this guy in his UAZ. He's alone. If somebody attacks him, he doesn't make it very far. It's just the way the game works. Oh, that poor guy. Should we? I'm gonna stop here before we go straight to Rozak so we can heal. Thank you for the 100 stars. Unfortunately, I cannot read your name. I'm sorry, but you know who you are. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. I'm so glad this guy had a nice scope for me. We have like 2 minutes until we have to go to the zone. Everything is alright. We have time. Someone running over here. Knockout. That's how we roll. I like how everything comes together perfectly. M24, no scope. M24, juicy scope. And now the knockout. I cannot move my... Oh, there we go. That was some serious lag right now. Couldn't move my guy. You guys are probably one of the best I've watched. Like my teammates, I don't know who they are. They are just random people. I'm playing alone. I don't know the other guys here. So team incoming over here. Knockout. Knockout. Even though they were kind of fast. Still got one of them. I want to finish this guy. He should be in the open, right? Yeah. The other guy's over here. Snipey boy. Right behind the tree. Knockout. And he died. He died. Maybe he meant you guys as in us watchers. Well, you guys are amazing. There's no doubt about that. Alright, we got him. We could try to get some loot over there. Should be possible to do that. Come on, I got this guy behind the tree. No, I got him. Ah, my man. I got him. There's nobody behind the tree anymore. It was a clean headshot. They're still worried about some people that that no longer exist. I mean, come on, guys. They all think that this guy is still alive, but his crate is right here. Like, he's right here. I got him right here. Nothing to be worried about. There's no sniper in somewhere. Why is it so laggy when I'm driving a car? That is really annoying. I'm so sorry, but I can't control that. So always when I drive a car, it's ever since the update, it's really laggy. It's not fun. All right, let's go to Rozhok. I'm not sure where number 2 is going, but I want to be over at Rozhok. The curse of the M24, you pick it up and enemies die. Close to us. That's exactly the opposite of the M24 curse. Back in the good old days when it was actually cursed, I picked it up and I died. Did he just no-scope me with a K98, this guy? Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's heal. Why is number 2 so far away? I do not know. And honestly, I don't care. It's his own game. If he wants to be over there, so be it. We have a sniper. I mean, are you guys gonna help me? Yeah, number 3. He's right out there. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that he killed this guy up there. One single enemy can kill this teammate, can knock out this guy again, and then I just kill him like this. Come on, guys. Come on, we're better than that. Unbelievable. I don't understand how this guy, he wasn't even that good. He was okay, how he knocked both of my teammates. And he even finished this guy on the rooftop, he killed him. I want to go back and see what he had. It's not the dream team. No. Without the PG, it would be the dead team. Time for a juicy booster. And some nice pills. Okay, time to go. Let's go, boyos. In case you guys didn't hear it when I said it the first time, if you log into PUBG Mobile today, you will get a golden profile avatar frame. It says like first for the first anniversary of PUBG Mobile. Log into the game and go claim it. It looks really cool. Totally worth it. Don't miss this one. Alright, are we ready to move? Everything is Gucci today. Alright. The not so dream team still standing. I got that one golden frame. Yeah, we have to we all have to get it. Golden frame family. I'm gonna go closer to this building here. Gonna park right over here. And now we can go check this building out. Fighting here with Bob's and the cheap replicas. He's still active. I think the event might end today. So it's gonna be the last time we will see Bob. Suppress sniper. I saw him, he was here. He was right over here. Kevin, welcome to the stream. It's going good. I don't understand why my teammates are not helping me at all. They're just hiding somewhere all the time. He's right there, he's right there. And I want to move. I want to be inside the zone. I don't want to stay here. Are we guys good to go? This guy's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna knock us all out because I don't understand what my teammates are doing. Oh, this is the third time I have to rescue this guy. Alright, and we good to go? The zone is gonna come, my man. We have to leave. This guy has to go to the zone as well, the sniper. We don't have a lot of enemies. It's basically just the sniper and one random person. Maybe the sniper's teammate. I don't know. But that's not a lot. Okay, he's gonna die. Sniper's gonna die. He's not gonna make it to the zone. Yep. Last guy now. Last guy. But what did I tell you guys? He's gonna die, and he died because he wasn't moving. All that zone pressure. Okay, only one person now. The teammate, the ghillie suit man's teammate, because I only knocked him, it wasn't an insta-kill. I want to be closer to my teammate. Looks like he's in trouble. Body hit. There we go. 12 kills. The perfect way to start a stream. Feels good, man. Oh boy. So that was, my teammates got kinda lucky, man. I carried them all the way. Yeah. That was like almost solo versus squads. What a game, though. What a game. 2 CAWM knockouts. Feels good, man. But the perfect way to start the stream, I guess. With a juicy chicken dinner. Okay, collected our rewards. Let's do another one. GG, Thomas. Thank you so much for the 100. Appreciate it. Feels good, man. I choose the AWM at the right time. Can we open something in the inventory? Sometimes I have stuff in my inventory, I don't even know where it comes from. Anniversary supply voucher, no idea what it does. I can't even use it. Maybe we should play the lottery here later when we are after kinda done. Okay, but now we have to run away from the lobby music. GG, 12 kills, feels good, man. Christy, thank you for the 100, appreciate it. Thanks for the support. La 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 da 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 da. Okay, we did it. Yeah, that was the perfect game to start a stream. It's not that easy to get more than 10 kills. I like it. Have you tried the lucky draw? Nope, not yet. I go there because of a mission. Alright. He wants to go to Pachinki because of a mission. Why not? Let's go to Pachinki. I don't care. He has to land there on a rooftop, I guess. Is the music is copyright protected? Yes, it is. I cannot have anyone else's music on the stream because it's technically like I'm creating this stream, and since I don't own the music, I'm not allowed to have it on the stream. Most of the times it's not an issue, but if it's an issue they will take down the stream, and that's not cool. So you have to be careful. Good old Pachinki. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow this guy. Number 3, Heartless Killer. I hope he knows what he's doing. Why not buy UC? Why not give UC to me? Question mark. I think the game gives you a lot of... We fight together. I think the game gives you a lot of free items anyway. Alright, boys and girls. You heard it. We fight together. He's not a good parachuter. We're kind of late, I think. He wasn't the fastest parachuter. But I don't see anyone close to us, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, he has this RP mission to land on rooftops in Pachinki 3 times. The one I did a couple of days ago. To get that jacket that I'm wearing right now. Okay, we do have enemies here. I didn't see anyone in the air. But I just heard someone. That means I have to be careful. Yeah, definitely over here, northeast. What are you waiting for? Teammate incoming? What happened to that we fight together? Knockout? Feels a good man. That was half of the squad. he's kinda... It's a risky move to go for the crate. He was... Can you guys believe this? Number 2 just went for the crate and he didn't care that someone else was incoming. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He took the loot from my kill without trying to first get rid of the squad. Now, you can't make this up. I have to rescue the guy who was trying to steal my loot and defending him. Oh, but I hope it wasn't him. I hope it wasn't this guy typing in the chat. We fight together, because I think he meant I loot everything and you guys fight. He disappeared. Guy disappeared. But he was the last one from the squad. But how thirsty do you have to be for the loot? I bet this guy's just hiding now somewhere. Greed over common sense kills every time. I mean, my teammate got lucky. I'm such a nice teammate. I have a big heart. Otherwise, I should not have rescued him. That's him, that's him, that's him. Nope. No. Just a knockout. It wasn't him. He would have died instantly because he's the last of his squad. There's no knockout for this guy. I don't know, he was always close to us, this last survivor, and then he disappeared. I never really heard him. Now he could be basically anywhere. Extended magazine for the Uzi. Feels good, man. I don't see anyone on the fields. He's probably somewhere here in the city, just waiting for us to disappear. He's in the blue building upstairs. I didn't hear anyone. Maybe this one? So he can't be too close because I never heard any steps. But I guess he's just waiting. I would do the same. I would just wait for the enemy squad to disappear. After all, it's 1 versus 4 at this point. Yep, no movement. Still no helmet, number 4. No backpack, no helmet. It's not exactly quality loot. We're in the zone, so we can wait a little bit longer. I want a little bit more, like more boosters, more meds would be fine. Would be nice to have that. Otherwise, I think the loadout is fine. Uzi and SKS. Nobody here either. Energy drink. Yeah, I think this guy's either hiding or he disappeared. I don't think he's trying to kill us. He's just trying to survive. Number 4 is offline. Yeah, disconnected. Which one is better, Uzi or M416? I would say, or I think 9 out of 10 times the M416 is better, but close range Uzi every single time. Ugh. All right, I think we're done here. Can I kill number 4? Well, as long as you knock him in, I don't care. I wish to skip the looting part, it's so boring. It's part of the game. Your teammate, Heartless Killer, accidentally knocked out Darling Sanam. Well, I guess he is heartless. But he doesn't have anything. Look at this guy. He has nothing. No loot. There's nothing for this guy to loot. Maybe except ammo. Oh, this is 50-50. 50% military base, 50% not military base. Feels bad for number 4. I didn't kill him, guys. I didn't kill him. I never knock out teammates, no matter for how long they're AFK, I don't care. I just don't do that. Let's stop here. Drop off behind the tree. I'm gonna park behind this tree here. Knockout. Teammate is here. Knockout. Feels good, man. Juicy SKS 2 times knockouts. And someone in the UAZ. Someone in the UAZ. He's still visible. I can still hit him. I can still hit this guy behind the tree. Knockouts. Knockout. Double kill. It was a double kill over here. Feels good, man. But we need to be careful. Those guys are still alive up there. They're still up and running, but I need a better scope. I need to find a scope. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Why is number 2 just in the middle? Not doing it, not behind cover. My man, what did you do? What did you do that he's so far apart from us? How did he end up being there? This guy's hiding in the bush. Don't worry, the snake hunter still sees you. The snake hunter still sees you, my man. But there was still one more somewhere up here. I saw him. I'm just gonna spray into the bushes. Okay, but let's relocate. Let's relocate. I just don't understand why number 2 pushed him alone. I think two might be still alive. One was right here. Behind the tree over there. But I don't really care too much about those guys, to be honest. We don't have to fight them. We could just back off. But we're also in the zone. So no hurry. No one helping number 2. He was too far away. If you push a team solo and you don't wait for your teammates to catch up, I'm not sure what he was expecting there. He was just in an open field. Here, there we go, behind this tree, I saw him. Actually 2 behind this tree. But you know what, my teammate? Just let's go. Let's go. We're just gonna leave this place. Logan, thank you for the 100 stars. Appreciate it. Philemon, thank you for the 50. Thanks for the support. Just let's go, number 3. No need to fight those guys. We're not in the zone. I don't care about those guys. They can be there. I don't care. If you fight too long at the same place, there's a very high chance that you're getting third-partied. Because other people will see you on the minimap shooting, and then they will investigate. And then there's me standing behind a tree, just looking in one direction, tunnel vision. Never good. That's why I like to relocate after, I don't know, a minute or two. Whoa. Almost killed myself. Number 2 was knocked down when the UAZ guys... yeah, he was... I think he was run over. But then again, he was in the open nonetheless. He wanted to push the other guys. And we were all behind trees in cover. Right, are we ready to go? Come on, let's open this door. Please let me go. Thank you. I don't think he knew I'm up here. It's a full team. There's a full team over there. They're looking in the wrong direction. I'm behind you guys. I'm behind you. Knockout. He didn't know I was behind him. How is that even possible? I was shooting like 20 times. There's still one more over there. Do your team members know they are on the stream? I don't think so. They're random people. There's a snake over here. What's it today with the snakes? Juicy knockouts. I'm running out of ammo. One is where the UAZ is. Knockouts. Teammate was, I think, inside the building. I want to finish the other guy. I want to finish him. There we go, there we go. It was worth it, I had to do it. I don't want this guy to revive him. And now we're almost out of ammo, and helmet is gone. But I had to do it. I don't want those guys to revive this guy I knocked in front of the building. Philemon, thank you for another 45, appreciate it. I'm an ace rank. And Heartless Killer got knocked out. PG the medic. Come to the entrance. I'm gonna heal you. We're getting pushed, we're getting pushed. Come, number 3, do something. That was so close. I wanna be in cover. They're pushing again. Nice job, excellent work, my man. That was a nice save. we're having crazy games right now. The previous one with 12 kills was crazy. This one already 12 kills now. I don't know what's happening. Lots of action. I like it. Let's go to this house if possible. And I need a helmet. I'm coming. I know the zone is coming. Let's move. Go. Go. Go to the zone, we're gonna die. Nice. Good job. Now we need to park it somewhere safe. Maybe just this wall here. This wall looks pretty good, right? What are you doing? Let's hope nobody's here. I need the juicy heals. My helmet is gone. Yeah, I know that. What am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna find one now. I have to play without one. We should... Oh. This building is gonna be the most popular building all over this map, but there's no alternative. We have to go to this building. If we want to win this, we have to win the building. There's no alternative. There's no cover anywhere else. It's a team to the right, team to the left. Probably already a team in the building. Yeah, enemies here. It's a full team here, I think. Two knockouts. I have to heal. Two are knocked. Okay, I got them. And this should be the last one. This should be the last guy. He's staircase. Let's grenade him. I wanna throw a nade. It sounds like it's still two up there, but is that possible? Yeah, it's two. I thought I got like three of them. Crazy. He had to reload. This poor guy had to reload with the juicy groza. I don't know what's happening. That was epic. Yeah, it was. It was, my man. And now we are gonna have some problems to get to the zone. 15 seconds. And no, we have to go to the zone. Alright, that's enough. Reload later. There's a snake here. Snake knocked. Another one. I don't know what's happening, guys. I do not know what's happening right now. 18 kills. This is not good. This is not good. They're gonna throw more and more grenades. Yeah. I cannot help him. They're just gonna try to grenade us. I assume it's a team of 4 people. Oh, this is very risky. We have 4 enemies still, 4. It's quite a lot. Headshot. I think they're all here. I think they're all over here. Really good. Let's see dinner. I mean, I'm trying, my man. I'm trying, don't worry about that. Ah, it's a team. It's a full team. Oh, that was such a crazy game. 19 kills. It was 4 people there at the end. Oh boy. But what happened to my teammates? I mean, look at these guys. 0 kills, 0 kills, 2 kills. 3,200 damage. What a game. Yeah, the season hasn't ended. We're still good with the ranks. I don't know what kind of game that was. That was just crazy. Still great. Thank you, Ryo. Thank you for another 69 stars. Appreciate it. I think we could have won it with just a little bit more help from my teammate there. But nonetheless, it was an amazing game. Is it good to chat with teammates at ace level? It's always good to chat with your teammates. If you have proper teammates, it's always good to chat with them. Yeah, we're still, it's not a new season, it's still the last day of the old season. No scrambled ranks. Okay, but now we have to wait for a new game. Maybe we should switch. Who was that guy? Ha ha ha, no, 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 no. That is not gonna happen. Sneaky try. You use the Uzi well in close combat. Well, that's what it's made for. Uzi is only good short range. The good thing about the Uzi is that you don't have to aim down sights. You just you run around and spray with it. That makes it so good. What does KD mean? KD means that your kill death ratio, like how many knockouts and kills do you get divided by how many times you die. So if you have like a KD above 1, it means that you kill more players than like compared to your deaths. If you have like a KD of 5 and higher, I think you're a good player. Yeah, it's just like a measurement of how many people you take out before you die. Wahid, thank you for the 95 stars, appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Feels so bad after 19 kills and 1 knock to not win the game. It's the journey that counts, right? It was a fun game. It was a really good game. The chicken dinner is just the cherry on top. Still a great game. Okay, let's go to this place. I think there's a good building. Is this one? Is a KD of 2.6 good? I would say it's definitely above average. 2.6 is definitely above average. Okay, let's start here with the big buildings. Nigam, my man, thank you so much for the 500. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Good old Winchester. Who doesn't like it? Alright, let's go upstairs. Miramar is just looting and running. It's just like a... Ah, somebody here. Knockouts, knockout, knockouts. Woo! Teammate over there as well. They don't like me getting the knockouts. He's in the window here, in case you guys didn't see him. So it's 3 versus 1. I don't like my odds. I need a better weapon. My rank is... when you're ace with that amount of points, then I can't really teach you anything. I'm still doing I make mistakes too, right? Not everything I do is perfectly executed. I don't like that there's 3 over there. This is not good. I just have a Winchester. I need something better than that. That was a Vector. It's not really my favorite either. I think they're camping the house, those guys. And they have some sort of sniper rifles. Some sort of sniper rifle inside. Attacking number 1. Don't worry, number 1. I'm trying to help you. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. Now they're just chasing me. One is just outside my building. Nice try. Almost got me. But the PG was faster. But I admire how quickly he wanted to save his teammate. He pushed me immediately after I got the knockout. He pushed me with the VSS. There's still one more here. I think we opened and closed the door at the same time. I wanted to open the door so I can shoot him when he wants to open it, but he opened it before me. Was a nice guy. Was a nice fight. "400 people watching you now. You keep alive in the first 10. It's gonna be 1,000 people. They are waiting, I guess, now watching." People disconnect after the game is over. They always leave the stream after the game is over. That's perfectly fine. That's normal. When a game is over, they just leave the stream. Not everyone, of course. Not everyone. But people who just watch a little bit of the stream, then they just go. That was a gamble on my part, opening the door. He was doing the exactly the same. I still can't get over that. We had 12 kills and a chicken dinner and 19 kills and a second place on crown level here. On Ace on the main account. This is crazy. Alright, let's use something we have in inventory here. Dum. I want the pen. I want the pen. Come on, game, give me the pen. Give me the pen. I don't even know what that's good for. The anniversary lottery scrap. I can buy a helmet skin for 80. I only have 32 though. Ah, feels bad, man. 8 more hours of the PG. Why can't we find a game? It said 59 seconds, not 2 minutes. He meant most of the people wait until you reach the top 10. Now it's just like that when people come to the stream and then they see I'm mid-game. They want to see how the game ends and then they don't stick around, right? If they just end the stream there and then they go and do something else. I don't know. It's my explanation, but it's now the waiting time is, let's switch the servers again. Waiting time is even higher than that. It's nothing unusual that people disconnect from the stream after a game is over. You shouldn't worry about the viewer number. It goes up and down. It's pretty dynamic. If you complete this parkour, then you're gonna win the game. It's like a guaranteed chicken winner. Chicken dinner winner. You just need to get up here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh no. Teammates wanna go to Novo. Yep, looks like a short game. We're going Novo. Now 250 people are watching. Just disregard the numbers, my man. It's just, it doesn't matter. Like, it fluctuates, trust me. Viewer numbers will go up and down over the stream. It's perfectly natural. Right? You don't have to worry about that. Some people open the stream and they see I'm in the main menu and then they think, oh, this is, maybe he's gonna end the stream, I don't know what he's doing. So they just close the stream again. Perfectly normal. It's nothing to be worried about. Haha. Good job, number 2. It's a good thing you wanted to land here. You are a great hero, number 2. I can't open the door. The door bug is annoying, and the one that your game starts lagging when you drive is annoying as well. That's valuable time if you can't open a door. You guys remember my teammates 1 and 2, STX crew? They died. Oh, those were the classic trolls. Land somewhere and die immediately. CJ, thank you for the 50 stars, appreciate it. Not enough ammo. Not enough ammo. I should fall back. Oh, more ammo. I like it. Feels good, man. Teammate is over there, 120. Behind the container, I see him. Waiting for me to peek. Can I throw a frag grenade that far? Let's find out. Looks looted. But I need to go to another location because they know I'm here. I need to relocate so they no longer know where I am exactly. It's a little lesson in trickery. Can be very helpful at times. Number 4 didn't relocate, they knew where he was. Feels bad, man. I just want to leave this place now. This is something I will never understand. Number 1 and number 2 went straight to Novo and they died as one of the first people. Like number 2 was the first one to get knocked and number 1 died like within the first 10 without getting any action. Don't understand it. Why are you so keen to go to a location where you might die or where you face a lot of tough enemies and then you just die? Maybe they like the loading screen. I'm just gonna go all the way around to the dream buildings. Let's go to, I don't know, all the places here, a little bit sightseeing. Good old sightseeing tour. There's a lot of vehicles here, I did not know that. Please, chicken dinner. We already had one. Already had a dinner. Okay, that's a shortcut. I'm gonna take this street here. Okay, I believe nobody's camping the bridge. YOLO. Good old zigzagging should protect us. Works every time. Most of the game you're playing like solo versus squad. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. Most of the time my teammates, they tend to die early. But I'm used to it. I don't mind. Of course it's better to have the dream team. Sometimes it just have to be a one-man army. Maybe I should use that scar. Inside the warehouse. Was he the RP leader? Kinda recognize his name. Let's get rid of all the things we no longer need. Why don't you play solo sometimes? Do we have a second guy over there? Ah, yeah, inside. I play solos quite a lot. We have a couple of solo wins this season. Easily 30. 40 maybe even. Nice try, but the smoke strat doesn't work on me. I invented it. Nice try, my man. But you can't use the strategy when I know how it works. I think that was the RP leader too. We have to check his outfit. Try to use my own strategy against me. Look at all the juicy loot here. This is considered solo. Yeah, kinda. Let's see what his teammate had. Juicy K98. Dragon Hunter said, yes, look at this guy. He was the RP leader. And now it's PG the handsome knight again. Feels good, man. If I could marry myself, I would. Handsome devil, you. Your support link doesn't work. Let me test it. Give me a moment, I'm not AFK. I wanna see. I need to investigate that. Okay, okay. Don't worry guys, I'm not AFK, just testing something. Okay, it might be because you are in a location that does not support supporters. It worked for me when I did it right now. Of course I cannot support myself, but it worked for me when I clicked on it. Alright, let's take this guy's buggy and we just go. The button doesn't work. It works for me. Maybe it's not supported in some specific countries. I don't know. I'm like I could look into that. Morning PG got my ace. Congrats. PG the handsome in his buggy. Feels good, man. Okay, we're in the zone. 27 alive. Yeah, that sounds about average for this kind of zone. I don't need to loot anymore. I have everything I need. Everything I need, and actually more than that. I heard someone. Why do some zombies have red eyes and others yellow? I don't know. I don't know. I think they have yellow eyes during the night, right? But other than that, I don't really know. It could be linked to the night. I see one teammate going to the right side. Jump from the rooftop. I mean, I don't know. It could still be two more. I need to be careful. It does look like RoboCop a little bit, doesn't it, Christy? It looks good. I don't like this situation here. I'm thinking about just running away. It could still be three more. And my location is compromised. This is an RP 100 outfit. You get it when you reach 100 RP level 100. You can't buy it, you have to unlock it. Well, technically you can buy the RP tier, so I think you can buy it. But the normal way is to buy the Royal Pass and unlock it by playing. The normal way of getting it. Feels good, man. Backflip. Alright, the red is gone. I'm not sure if I should wait for those guys over at Rozhok. They have to come now. They have to come to my location. They are no longer inside the zone. The blue is moving. Maybe they will show up here. Maybe they have a car and they go around. I don't know. But let's see. Let's find out. This is a kinda okay location I am at right now. PG, are you from Berlin? That's oddly specific. I'm from Germany, right? I am German, that's all I'm gonna say to the location. Is that a snake? Nah, it's just a rock. Alright, where are you guys? RoboCop is waiting for you. Don't see them. Don't see them at all. Looks like Iron Man. A little bit as well, right? Yeah, more RoboCop. Handsome knight than Iron Man. What happened to this team over here? I totally thought they would come across the river and I can just take them out. I guess I was wrong. Alright, juicy backflip. Just kidding, it's not high enough. Dun. 16 alive, 15 enemies. Somebody called in a super rare drop. Okay, I take that as some... Snake. Some people are crazy. I mean, I don't want to insult this guy, right? But what is he doing? What is he doing there? Is that his teammate with the M24? I guess so. It's a full team there. Why is this guy just in the middle of nowhere? Is he... Was he bait? I guess we'll never know. But we know that there's 3 people in the building. They're still gonna try to get to me. Two knockouts. One behind the wall and 2 knockouts. I mean, he's one shot. He must be one shot now. Just crazy. Zitty, thank you for the 50 stars, appreciate it. He's gonna revive his teammates. But not this one. The other one inside the house. This is a difficult situation now because technically I should leave. I shouldn't fight them. I'm not in the zone. I want to see what they're trying to do here. I hope no one else gets me from the side. Silty. Oh, it's not City. It was Silty. Silty, Milty. It's all good. Whatever, I take it. That's a teammate going wide. This is just lots of attention that I don't want right now because we have to go to the zone. 20 seconds. Let's have an entry drink and then we move. I just hope they yeah, I think they're not gonna push me, but okay. So many enemies around this place. What are they doing? Two people running in the open. Alright, I don't know what those two guys were thinking, but they went to the shack, I think, over there. So they're out of reach for me. I saw this guy, he's here, 200. Someone else is up the hill. Body hit. Someone is over here. Juicy miss. Two teams. Two teams. Left and right, left and right. That was, it wasn't a good location where I was. By the way, guys, in order to unlock this avatar frame, right? This one that I have right here, with the first and the level 3 helmet, the golden frame, you have to just log into the game today and you get it. Just log in today and you will have it forever, I guess. It's not limited. Make sure you log in, it looks really cool. Did he kill you through the wall? Nope, nope, nope. There was one team to my left side and one team to my right side. Nobody was shooting through any walls. That was perfectly fine. I have to use these. GG, PG. Thank you for the 200, Silty. Appreciate it. Which weapon is much better than the M416? M416 or AKM? There's so many good weapons in this game, right? Jordan, thank you for the 200 stars, appreciate it. Thank you for the support. There's too many weapons in this game that you can say which is the best. AKM is good, M416 is good. Both of them are fine. Zilty, Goof, it's me, Milton. I'm gonna call you Zilty from now on. Milton Zilty. How about we go to... good old Pochinki? Not so much. Let's go to Mansion. Let's go to Mansion. Juicy Mansion. Pfft. Well done, number 4. Just like last game. One of our teammates amongst the first 2 to die. The game is doing that on purpose. To just mess with me. Oh, come on. That can't be a coincidence. Somebody over at PUBG Corp doesn't like me very much, I guess. So they put a crazy madman in my team every single time. You can call me anything, just don't call me late for chicken dinner. Pretty good room. Juicy 9mm ammo. The one who dies the earliest is the winner. Like a reverse chicken dinner, you have to be the first one to die. Actually not that easy. It's quite the accomplishment. At least 2 and 3 are still with me. There is still hope. Oh. Number 3, are you hiding? Are you hiding from someone? Look where he is. Oh, I like him. I like this guy. He's probably just playing for points. The last day that you can rank up is like today. New season, like the season is gonna end today. So if you don't make it to your tier that you want to make it to, then yeah, it's over. So he's probably trying to survive for as long as possible. Okay, let's loot this building and then we're out of here. Juicy body armor again. Level 2 upgrade, I like it. Please change your gun. What kind of gun do you want me to use? Open. Open for suggestions. Peanut, thank you for the 100 stars. Appreciate it. Thank you. There's no vehicle here. I feel like there should be a car spawn here, like a 100% spawn, like a garage, because sometimes it's kind of hard to find a weapon around mansion. Not a weapon, a vehicle, of course. Then you have to run around just looking for one. Come on, game, come on. I don't really want to run all the way now to just, I don't know, maybe even shelter, whatever, to find just a vehicle. This is crazy. I don't think anyone landed here, so nobody took the vehicles. Crazy. Change to Scar, it's better. The M16 or the Uzi? Which one? Oh, I'm definitely getting Marathon Man today. I need an Uber. Oh, there we go, finally. Finally. That's like, I don't know how many, that's like 700, 800 meters away from mansion. Maybe a kilometer even. Feels bad, man. Just to get the juicy buggy. Yeah, usually there's more vehicles around this place, I know. Not just this time, not really. Alright, let's go. Finally, some wheels. I want to see where the airdrop goes to. Where the plane's... Plane is over here. No drop, no drop. It's too far away, that's too far. Pretty far. It seems like the lag keeps getting worse when driving. Don't think it's looted. I could need some... Can't tell. It looks looted to me. Some open doors. Let's go to the zone. Oh, right over here. Right over here. Full team. Full team. This is not looking good. Nah, one was over there as well. Look at that guy super far away. It was a full team here. Oh, I was just running around a little bit and then those guys spotted me and I saw them too. Number 3 just looting the edge of the zone. Living life to the fullest. Good luck, my man. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's try another server. Yeah, that was a little bit unlucky, wasn't it? Suddenly 4 people showing up there. And it was technically just like 3 to my left. I didn't see the 4th one, and then the 4th one knocked me from kind of far away. But it was a solid team. They all were close together. That's how you're supposed to play. Strength in numbers. This looks like Rozhok to me. Perfect Rozhok trajectory. I want to land over here, this building. PG, good luck. The rest of the stream, time to get the day going. Has been a great morning. Feels good, man. Cheers. See you around, Kevin. The team is following the PG. I like it. I can show them that I'm the #1 parachuter. Ah, perfect. Somebody's over there. Let's mark it for the team. Parachuting was amazing. Loot, not so much. Ah, Scar here. Not too bad. Somebody over here. The world's worst parachuter, I guess. Scar iron sights are just the worst. Okay, looks good. Nobody else here. Juicy SKS. And I'm pretty sure there was a compensator for sniper rifles here. Let's go back. I didn't pick it up. Yep. M16 is better than the Scar. Is it really? Is it really though? I don't know. Looks like a good team, PG. So far so good. At least nobody died super early. That's a good team for me. When we make it to like top 75. That qualifies as a good team. Alright, decent equipment. Now we just need some first aid kits. There we go, it's the first one. Number 2 already going on a solo mission. Well, I guess that's it for the good team. What is he doing? Is he pushing an airdrop alone? I mean, I don't understand what he's doing. There's nothing where he's driving just not really to like a big nice place to loot. Just driving around maybe, or maybe looking for an airdrop. Most likely just going for an airdrop. Okay, let's go to school. Looks looted because there's no ammo here for the M16. That most of the time means somebody picked up the ammo. Basically all the time, because there's never just a weapon without ammo. I don't think that's possible. I heard shots coming from east. Don't see anyone though. Juicy level 3 body armor. Feels good, man. So there is still good stuff here. AKM with no ammo. AKM with no ammo. Yeah, somebody looted this place. But there's still some juicy items left behind. Now I understand what number 2 was trying to do. Going to the middle of the zone and then just disconnect. Oh, number 2, my man. You are a very special person. I'm gonna go on a rescue mission to save number 2 from certain death. He lost like half his health already. Don't worry, my man, I got you. PG watches over you. Guardian angel. No, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming, my man. I can't let that happen. He's gonna... Someone is knocking him out. This guy. It's a bot. What is the Terminator? This guy's the Terminator. I won't let him finish this guy. I have to act as a shield. I'm shielding him with my own body. It's Terminator bots. World's greatest rescue mission. The bot was invincible for a couple of shots there. Maybe this trench the trench coat protected him. That bot was just taking all the headshots. He was like all the headshots. He was like, oh yeah, I don't care. Oh, you're shooting at my head. I don't care. I don't have a brain anyway. I don't care. He had good equipment. Look at that Scar and M24. Toughest bot I've ever encountered. Maybe if I hide the car, he has better chances of survival. Just like this, so people think it's a spawn. And then they will just leave him be. I can throw a farewell smoke to cover him, but that's it. Smoke is not even concealing him. Let's go back to the teammates who aren't disconnected. That was pretty sick. He's shooting, isn't he? Yeah, shooting at someone. Let's go support him. Saves number 2 from death, but he's still disconnected. But now he gets more points because he didn't die, you know? He's making it to a better position. Better placement in the end. I'm there for my teammates when they need me. Give me a marker, bro. Where do we... In the car, in the car. Somebody was moving it, right? So somebody must be inside of it. There we go. Oh, it's so far away. Ah! This is basically just guessing. We're not gonna get him like that. That's 330 meters, that's too far away. I wanna hit someone. Just wasting ammo. But they did enter the car, didn't they? I can't tell if it's destroyed or not. Looked like they were entering the car to me. I mean, come on, man. At least move. At least move. Yeah, I can't save him. He didn't even try to evade the shots. There was some more ammo here. I remember that. Now we're talking. Two hits. What time is it in Germany? I think it should be like 6 p.m. right now. There we go, juicy knockouts. Almost down. I think someone finished him. Juicy knockouts. They're so gonna die. I need more ammo. Let's do the good old switcherino. They're so gonna die. On the rooftop. That was so close. Look at my health bar. But what was he thinking? Just waiting there. Almost got me though. I didn't get any kills for the knockouts over here, so I don't know what happened to those guys. I can't believe that they made it somehow to the zone. I find that very hard to believe. Headshot. I have to leave this place. The sooner the better. Number 2 still alive? Yeah, because I saved him. But this time he's not gonna make it, he's gonna die. He's not gonna be in this time. I can just carry on with number 4. Alright. Doesn't like me very much. What can I say? Why should we go to Severny? Let's go to Severny. Loot your kill. That was impossible, I'm afraid. I was absolutely no cover. What good is it to go to a crate if you risk your life, basically? Doesn't really help you. It was simply too risky. Especially with the zone moving. Rip number 2. You will be missed, but he made it. Thanks to me, he made it to top 20. That's not too bad. Okay, time to relocate again. Back to the car. Top 16, number 2. Not too bad for doing nothing. Plane. Ooh, not too far. Not too far. I think I can camp it. I could go for it, but... oh no. Could be very risky. Wasn't there a vertical foregrip here? Perfect. Okay, I like my position. It's pretty good. I like it. But I don't like that I don't see the airdrop. It's hidden behind a tree. There it is. Somebody's gonna show up. They always do. Golden rule is still good. Yes, it was. Now it's 15. Now we are not allowed to go anymore. Let's see. So far so good. Ooh, knockouts to the zone. Number 4. Oh, the zone claims a lot of players right now. So many early deaths to the zone. Number 4 might not make it either. Alright, we have to move in. Please don't kill me. It's a shame I don't see his legs. Lucky guys. Pretty sure they wanted to go to the airdrop. Somebody already looted it. That's impossible. Somebody took somebody took the armor, but not the weapon. Juicy knockout. I need to wait for those two guys. Camping in the shack. Feels good, man. There's my boys. There's one of them. He thought he could hide, but I'm the snake hunter. Sorry, my man. I can smell the snakes. Shack strategy works every time. I think one of them had a level 3 helmet. I want the helmet. Nah, the helmet is gone. Let's boost. We have to move. Number 4 is still in the race. I like it. Juicy double kill. Knockout? No. Kill. I killed the knock guy. Oops. Knockout over here. Nice work, number 4. Feels good, man. 10 kills. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Easy peasy. Snake hunting squeezy. Feels good, man. I like how number 2 made it 20 minutes. What a legend. I like how nobody complained that I broke the golden rule. I still looted the airdrop. What can I do with this supply voucher? Get a corresponding crate for free, but I can't use it. Like maybe here somewhere? No, not really. Do you remember the one chicken dinner with a teammate that you didn't meet until the end? This one is almost the same. It was pretty much the same. We didn't really play as a team ever. Me and my teammates. This guy was pretty much not really a teammate for me. It was just like a random solo player. Already looted drops don't count. I mean, there's many different ways of teamwork in this game. As long as you have like a really good teammate who knows what he's doing, who can survive, you don't really have to be too close to each other. I also have the same crate and I can't open it. Okay. I too got that voucher. Don't know what it's used for. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you guys. So I'm not the only one. Camp Charlie it is for me. Good old Camp Charlie. Am I alone? And number 3 is gone. It's more like a requirement now that one of my teammates has to die. I think it's like my signature now, that one of my teammates is always dead. But it's kind of... I don't know, it's not funny, but it's very consistent. We always get somebody who dies in the beginning of the game. There's a clear pattern there. That was like the 4th game in a row where one of my teammates just died as one of the first ones. It's a must-have for me. I can't do without it. Not happy, of course I'm not happy about it, but it seems like I can't do it without it. There has to be some guy who dies early. The new golden rule. The anniversary crate isn't activated in the game as yet, maybe saving it for the new season. But why giving us the vouchers already? Why not just wait until they are available? I guess you're right, because it says that I get a crate for them. And I can't see... I don't see a crate, like we can't see one, so I guess you're right. Must be some crate that is Not yet available for us. All this talking, I think I'm looting in circles here. One is okay, two is okay. All of them is a little bit extreme. It's much more so the consistency. It's not like every third game or fourth game, it's almost every game that somebody just dies super quickly. Maybe it's a good sign. Yeah, well, yeah, the sacrificial mate. It's a sacrifice to the PUBG gods. Choose the SKS again. Number 4 accidentally knocked himself. And he disconnected. Oh, come on, my man. Isn't he right there? Number 1 is right where he is, right? And he didn't help him. He died. Another sacrifice. The sound of rain is nice. It is very soothing, I like it. Always makes the pain of the dead teammates go away. I just wanted to help him go uphill. It's not that easy with the Roni truck because it's super slow. Oh yeah, that truck is so useless on this map. Let's go to Painan. Okay. Akash Patel, thank you for the 50 stars. Appreciate it. Throw him over the cliff. No. I just wanted to give him a a boost because I know the Roni truck is extremely slow. Right? I just wanted to help him. Didn't mean to do anything. No melon. Hey. I didn't want to drive, throw him off a cliff, drive him off of it. No, no, no. I'm a good teammate. You guys know that. I have a big heart. Excuse me? Where was he coming from? Just jumped from the balcony right in front of me. So team incoming, team incoming. Oh, nice shots. Nice shots, my man. I thought I could be a little bit quicker than him. I wasn't. Thank you, number one. Yeah, they're moving again. They revived their knocked teammate. Why would I say search for vehicles? I wanted to say enemies over there. Why was he already over there? I mean, thank you for reviving me, I appreciate it, but why push just alone? No, that was too risky. It was such a risky push. I mean, he revived me, everything was alright. Yeah, they're chasing me. I just hope another squad shows up. All I can do right now is play hide and seek with them. Because we're in the middle of the zone. I could try to just avoid them for a very long time. Maybe someone else shows up. I'm just gonna cross sides now, and then they will never expect that. They won't see me coming. Number one assassin. Do you guys hear that? Yeah, me neither. Nobody shooting. Nobody in the kill feed. We're all just playing hide and seek. Except this guy. Looks like I angered the wrong squad. Alright, at least we finished him, that was important. One is in the building, northeast. They're still looking for me, rightfully so. I want to rotate even more. I want to go like around them if possible, but there's just no cover here. This is very risky. I think they're right in this building, right over here. They're gonna see me if I start running. Hope they didn't see me. I'm gonna try to go around, like all the way around. Alright, let's see. Yep, there they are. Told you guys. There they are. They were right over there. And we just switched locations. They were pushing me. I tried to go around. It worked. And now we just have to go to the other side of the city again. Not a lot of time left. Let's boost. There's a lot of people alive. I mean, that's just gonna be suicide to cross over here, but what am I supposed to do? He didn't die. That was way too close. That was way too close. I need to heal. Yeah, Senok is crazy. No time, no time. I have to move again. Rooftop, rooftop, rooftop. I mean, come on, buddy. Ah, nice, nice. Nice job. I thought he was trying to run too. Well done. The juicy team here. Well, that would have been hard anyway, but that was perfectly executed. Was a nice, intense game. I liked it. Get new body armor. You guys have like... The tips like that don't really help. When the zone is coming, enemies are around you. You have other priorities than just finding new body armor. Body armor is not gonna make the difference in this game. Alright, shall we say goodbye to Bob? Before he's gone. Hi PG, how was the weekend, my man? Pretty good, Peter. Was my birthday, I got married. It was a pretty good weekend. Can't complain. Let's go to Rozok. What? Who was that? Somebody just greeted me. I need to go back. I want to meet this guy. Who wrote me a oh, there's nothing here. And enemies are already in school building. I just wanted to go back parachuting to see what this guy had to say. Sorry for the terrible parachuting job. I did not do this I didn't do this on purpose, my man. I'm sorry. Somebody wrote like my name in chat. I got confused. They're over here. I can hear them. I just don't have body armor, it's not good. This is not good. This is not good. They're pushing, I still don't have body armor. I know, number one, I'm sorry. I know. I don't have body armor. I need to help him. I need a better location though. He just got away. It's a full team, it's a full team. We should just bail, my man. Knockout. We should just go away, number one. We should run. I'm sorry, number one. It was a full team at school. I want to give him a thumbs up. It was you. Let's do it again, my man. If it was really you, Ryo, I'm gonna add you. I'm gonna add you. After this game. But we failed big time. I got so confused, somebody wrote my name in the chat. I wanted to go Rozok and then I landed school. And then I got shot from somebody outside from school compound. Feels bad, man. I'm gonna add you, Reo. After the game. So you can brag with the PG in your friends list. Go to prison, early death. Who doesn't want to go to prison? It's a stream to see after a 2-hour drive. Feels good, man. Bad news though, stream is gonna end very soon, unfortunately. Let's go to prison. There's all the good stuff there, trust me. No need, mate. But how did you know I was gonna go with the zombie game mode? I just switched it, and then you were in the same game. I just switched from normal games to zombies, and there you were. Was it really you? It's crazy. How did you do that? It's not like I was playing zombies for quite a while. It was the first game. Let's hope I'm alone here. No need, mate. Send me a request, Raiho, and just put in your request message, just, I don't know. I can't tell you that on stream, otherwise someone else will copy it. But it's like, I know your account already, just put Raiho there, and I know it's you. Ooh. I can't kill Bob, it's his last day. Last day at work. I want to injure him. No, 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 no. That's my boy, stand down. Oof. Don't do this to me, Bob. When I see Bob, I always think this is PG's friend, so I leave him alone. Nice to hear. Bob has some anger issues, but he's an amazing person. How are the 9 kids? They're doing just fine. Alright, let's just go to the zone. Not exactly the dream loadout, but it's okay. Where's the boss? Not too far, not too far. But I don't even have ammo to kill him. I was wondering too why you jumped to school. I wanted to go to Rozhok and then I saw my name in a chat, but I didn't know who it was, so I wanted to go back just looking at where my teammates are trying to go, and I didn't know somebody was already following me. Feels bad, man. Looks pretty juicy here. A lot of boosters. RPD is not over here. But the boss is still alive. There might be a vehicle here, halfway to the boss, where the intersection is. See you next time, good luck, and try to kill Bobs now. Please, not the Bobs. Just the minions. Have a heart for the big Bobs. They don't know any better. Boss is still alive. It's such a quiet night. Barely any zombies here. They don't know any better. Ryo, thank you for the 69. Thank you for all the support. Appreciate it. Alright. The boss is right here. Nobody's going for him. I hope I have enough ammo for him. If not, I'm just gonna knife him. Ah, someone attacked him. Someone attacked him. He's damaged. Yeah, it's enough. Should be enough. Maybe it's faster with the SKS. Don't get in the way, Bob. That was your fault. No Groza, but the AWM. Not sure if I should take the minigun. You're so slow when enemy players approach you. Let's heal, and then we have to move. Where should I go? I guess apartment buildings. Number 2 is kinda over there too. Now we just have to run. Oh, good old running. A little bit of exercise. Little bit of exercise. Only 700 meters. Easy peasy. Somebody fighting over there. Straight north. Yep. Nah, 340. Sounds like a juicy DP. Bro, I love watching you play, but too poor to give anything. Sorry. That's perfectly fine, my man. Don't worry about that. This is kind of where the shooter was coming from. Maybe it was more, yeah, closer to apartments. I don't know. Doesn't look like anyone is here. Looks looted though. Looks looted. Nope, 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 nope. Here. Contact. I just have my shotgun. Shotgun AWM loadout. Inside the house. No, 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 don't give away my location. Nah, what are you doing? The zombie... the zombie blocked the shot. Can you believe that? We still got him though. Okay, I think it's better if we switch and take the AKM. Makes it easier for me to fight players later. The zombie was just adjusting my gun sights. I mean, given I landed the next shot, maybe why not? Somebody asked me about the eyes, the zombies' eyes. I think they change in the second night when they're more aggressive. All the zombies are a little bit faster. Even Bob. I need ammo. Just hope some of them dropped on 7.62. There we go, juicy. Some more ammo, I like it. I asked you about the eyes. Well, that's the answer. During the second night, when they have the glowing eyes, then they're faster. Increased movement speed. They're more aggressive. Yeah, they're yellow because it's the second night. They're more aggressive and faster. Yeah, look at the movement speed. They're really fast. I never really noticed that. I want to snipe this guy. He should die with a headshot. That would be nice. You've refused to do that. Alright, I'm gonna take this M416. Alright, where do we have to go to Razok? Number 2 made it to the night through the night as well. Feels good, man. Car over here, perfect. To go number 2. Someone attacked me from behind. Come on, number 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on. They're not gonna get us. They're not even in the zone. Nice try. Nice try. It's a little bit too slow. I like the idea though. Someone else sniped me. Someone else sniped me. I knocked 3 out of 4. And then someone else sniped me. Thank you. Ah, there was another one. There was another one prone. Oh, that was such a good fight though. Was such a good fight. Didn't see the snake. There was one knock guy, one alive, a snake and another one. We got 2 knockouts, but I didn't see the snake. You figured out F3? No. I don't know. Sometimes F2 does something else as well. Okay. This was you say? Send me Raiho, send me a request. I'm gonna accept it. Put this secret message into the text. The password is 12345. Then you just have me my friend in the friends list. It's not 6, 7, 8, 9, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top secret. At least you tried. At least you tried. I like it. PUBG anniversary special. I already claimed that one. Do it, Raiho. I'm gonna add you. I can't play like the stream is ending music already. We're not doing anything else. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm just waiting for Raiho, my man.